Hello everybody, welcome to my stream. My name is Ms. Vera, and this will be my first time streaming on Twitch. I mainly stream on YouTube, but now I'm starting on Twitch, and today I'll be continuing to play Tavern Talk. And let's see, where was I at last? Oh yeah, last time was when the stars fell, I believe, and someone knew the Innkeeper, so I'm quite curious at who know the Innkeeper. And, well, who the Innkeeper is, and as well as this person who knows me and told me the stars would fall in the sky. So let's unravel this mystery. Oh, where was I? Okay, there's an autosave here. Perfect. Let's see. A new dawn, second of the astral moon. Let's see. Rhea. Let's see if I can remember her voice. I can't remember her voice. I think it was like Irish. Innkeeper. Rhea. You got any news for me? Perhaps. But I'll only trade them for new ones of your own. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. Alright, so you would like, let's see. Drink order, defense. Okay. Perfect. Defense. I can remember which one's next, I guess. I gotta look at the recipes, though. Let's see, what was for defense? The Frosted Lagoon. Right. That's what I need to make. Okay, so I need to do a lot of defense for that one. All coming back to me now. Okay. And then we need a bit of the... What was this one? The crown one. Okay. I think a little bit more. Not make the one I needed. Oh, and I need... Oh, you know what? I might have filled it up to a bit much. Alright, actually, we'll keep some of that. Okay, that one's good. Need a bit up here. And a bit of that one. So, man, I am not doing great on this. I forgot how to make the drinks. I was doing so well last week. Okay, so Frosted Lagoon, just need to get back in my mojo. Okay. Let's see, let's try that one. Maybe this one. Oh, I need some brains as well, I think. Let's see. Man. Ew. Oh, okay. I see what I need. Wait, yeah, let's keep that one. Third time's the charm, right? Let's see. So we need a bit of this. And then I need a bit of the crown. Yeah, there we go. Voila. Now I got it. There you go, Rhea. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now, I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my best, Mrs. Frostgrip. That's funny. Alright, I'm like, Miss... My bad, Miss Frostgrip. I just thought, since you're such a catch, keep it to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? Oh, I did see him. No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about now. Here he is. Rhea! I forgot the voice for this guy. There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you had died. Or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Can you see her too, Innkeeper? Yes, very much so. By the dragon, so she is not a dream nor a fragment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. It's hard to do that. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. I'll help you put them on. Oh, wait. Oh, are these suns? Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. Oh, does she like them or not? It's hard to tell. What do you think? I like them. They match me other jewelry, and the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you like a leatherback clasp. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point. Or maybe I dreamed it. Or maybe you can read minds. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed onto Gaia like a rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. Well, that really did happen, Kyle. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? It was washed away by the falling stars. The rain of falling stars. Oh, so the empty night sky wasn't a dream. No, guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeeper. Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firmaments again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try, preferably something that make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. Something strong, Let's see what we have that can give you some strength. Heal? Let's see, I believe, the Southern Brawler. That's the one we need. Okay, so we need this red one here. I'm gonna need a lot of that for that one. And there we are. And then we need a bit of a crown. And then a bit of defense as well. That should do it. Southern Brawler. Here you are, Kyle. Drink served. I love the design of the cups and such on these. It's such a cool effect. Here's my best attempt at supporting your star lifting career. Excuse me. Oh, this is delicious. Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you think about the star rain? Ooh, it's raining in the background as well. It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the Rockwell cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. You got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Baruvia before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? Yay. Oh, splendid. I haven't been to Baruvia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. He forgot he was going to Baruvia. This vampire does not have great memory. But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. That isn't going to happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? What? No. In what world do I look like a dragon to ye? They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials or decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? No, for weapons. You're going to war? But I just got you back. I am not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a Oh, whoops. Wrong voice. Are you a blacksmith then? I am, and I'm looking for the right material to smash the next Aura Heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of Ur for that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. Dang it. Got her accent. Or her voice. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? Yes. And now that I know it's not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, I stared at the sedated nothingness. I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming? I thought the stars had gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. Well, I mean, for you... Oh, you know, I just realized that since it's raining, he can probably walk out and about. Well, unless the UV rays affect him as well. Not really sure. I don't know too much about vampires. Man. Alright. I would love to know how I'm doing... I would love to know how they're doing on Earth. Must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting... Have you had a chance to take a peek at that letter of yours, Innkeeper? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting. You know, this world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. Oh. Well, hello. Alethea. I still don't know how to pronounce her name properly. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police? I am Alethea Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and Chosen of Our Lady of Endless Light. And I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Star Fall. Not one of those protagonists. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper. I'm happy to see that you were able to collect more information for my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. Ooh, what are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. So, all the stars fell out of the sky. So does that mean there's never going to be new stars then? I wonder. That does not worry anyone. We have other things to worry about. And if these sort of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. That is also... I'm going to turn that down a bit. I am indeed. That is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Morrow Castle? What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy... Oh, I forgot your name. What was your name? Zephyr, that's it. gloomy tomb. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, tempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I am not a very vengeful person, and I believe in the redemptive power of second chances. And he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No, we went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Ew. Doesn't sound like he had a great time. I guess my drink didn't really help him. Ew, damn. I probably should have gone for the defense one. Horrid vampire. They must have been very hungry. As they tend to be. Only if they're not eating responsibly. Who did they say you encountered again? Miss Elithia? I think that's how you say her name? A roguish wind echo. Ah, yes, a windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordial blood is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, Innkeep? No. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious, if I was willing to share it. I see. I wonder what quest she picked up. I forgot what quest I had on the board. What about your blood, Miss Alethea? You know, I'm gonna look at how to say this name, because I really don't know how to say her name. Alethea? Pronunciation? Elithia. Elithia. Oh, okay. Elithia, that's how you're saying. Miss Elithia, are you out of your mind? Propositioning a holy woman for her blood? Well, you got a lot of it, fair question. And I need it all to keep up my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's a lot to look into. Man, so in a meeting, I'm guessing Zephyr didn't get the invisible cape back. But we'll see. I think they'll be back tonight. Hopefully. I hope Zephyr's okay. Other than that, I feel like they were fine. Still, I would appreciate a bit more organization. Hey, I just put them on the board for people to grab. That's just how an innkeep is, or bartender is. I will start my investigation in Zenith and Themis. Have a closer look at the wreckage cause. So my question is the man or person who said they knew me, or the innkeeper, did he cause the stars to fall? And I'm really curious about that letter. I want to know what it says. Maybe it tells me about like future occurrences, possibly, or problems in the future. I don't know. But who is this person I am? It must be well known from somewhere. Was I just a barkeep in the first place, or who was this barkeep? Alethea. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I found out what's going on, I will put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. You know, I wonder if, like, you can replace and stop them. Probably not. I mean, basically stopping the barkeeper, or innkeeper. So you can't really move around much. Then I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fail. Couldn't agree more. I know you got this under control, Ms. Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? Why are you glaring at me, Rhea? Oh, you're just making an expression. Depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads. Or analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to oh my gosh, I cannot words today. Strategically, with the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I might not be in the right condition to fight whoever I encounter. But you'll be able to talk to them. That's always more entertaining, much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you will encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm not certain which path I should walk. You should trust Innkeeper with it. She always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once, I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. Huh. So. Okay. So I could either give her intelligence or something to defend. I don't know. I kind of lean more towards, with my gut feeling, is more towards the defending one for her. I feel like I should go defense with her. Okay. So, I mean, intelligence would be nice, but I feel like, yeah, I do feel like defending would be best. Alright, so we'll go to fence. And then that one needed some, okay. Some fire chilies in there. Okay. Okay. Alright, that one's done. A little bit of the sword. And a little bit of the crown. Oop. Okay. Okay, did not work. It's pretty full though. Let me get rid of this. Oh. And take the green one. Okay. What am I missing here? I thought I got everything right. Maybe it's this one I need? I don't know. Huh. Did I put too much of something in here? Okay, what did I do wrong here? Yeah, just drink it all. Okay. So, go for it. Whoops. Okay, so got the defense. And we need this little bit of sword. And we need a bit of the crown. Because do I need a bit of both? What am I doing wrong here? Maybe I need some more of the yellow one actually. And sword maybe? Oh no. Oop. Well, that's too much. I like how the colors are in layers. Okay. Oh, just, okay. So what's wrong? Okay. That's a little bit less than that. Well, I think it's still a bit too much, but okay, let's try that. Okay. Maybe I go more with the crown. Oh, what am I doing wrong here? Maybe I put the wrong one in. Alright, let's take a look here. Because that's... Why is this not working? Yeah, so it's Frosty Lagoon. Okay. Oh, wait. That one already kind of went out. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's because I was putting too much stuff in there. Okay. Here, something to defend yourself. You never know what you may encounter. I think it's best to be prepared for the worst. Precisely. I do believe the best in people, but some are a lost cause. That being said, your drinks are certainly powerful. I can feel the phoenix chilies burning in my veins. Not to mention that I feel ready to take a hit, no matter how vicious the creature. Like the scales of the dragon, your drink shall protect me. That they shall. I think I'll begin my investigation of the fallen whiskey. It fell? It exploded when the star landed on it. Since then, it has drawn the presence of bandits as well as less humanoid. Perhaps I can find some answers in all that chaos. Best of luck. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They crashed into the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that fallen stars make for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! Kyle just says yes. Well, I guess he thinks it's actually interesting. He's a cute character, I like him. Even though he's a bit forgetful. That would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give ye some insights on those impact conditions. Oh well, she would know about the material song. I mean, she's a dwarf. I can't say I'm an expert in geology. Sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. I feel like I keep changing Ray's accent. Me too! He's so eager. Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on the mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like help. And that is very kind of you. I know. Ye don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it. Oh, so all these three are going on an adventure. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mute stars? Unlikely. I am not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you. And with you, Miss I already forgot her name. Alithia. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions, and perhaps more mended firmaments. I'm looking forward to hear of your heroic deeds. How exciting! Bye, Rhea. Have a nice time. Wish me luck. Good luck, Rhea. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material. Me too. Alright, well, it's just me now. I hope he sees Zenith. Who is this? Hello? Hello? Hello. I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, Miss Melina? Melisine. It's short for Melina. I see. I like the little cat ears. So cute. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give me new fun ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I got some to barter for the drink. You don't need to but I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Ooh, thank you very much. Golden what is this? Golden feathers come from the speedy golden loons who molt their feathers every spring. They can be found near every major lakeside. Haste, a little haste, makes any adventure inhumanly fast. Great for reaching long distances, locations, and escaping every fight unharmed. Ooh, now I can accept a drink. Very well, let me see what I can do. So, she said she wanted something for intelligence. Okay. Intelligence. Sparkling nebula it is. She didn't want anything added in there. No. Okay. So, here's some purple stuff. Knowledge potion, I suppose. And then this one here. The crown. And there we go. Oh. Whoa! Whoa, why is he so sparkly? Oh, I can pet him? I didn't know I could pet him. Oh, Ando's so cute. I want to pet you more. You sparkly eyes. Oh, so cute. Alright. I'm going to pet him more. I didn't know you could pet him. There you go, Melly. Some new fun. Oh, I like that thing. Some new fun and sweet ideas coming right up. Oh, Melly's so cute. This is perfect. I already feel the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. Hijinks. Thank you. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Did I pet your familiar? No, he's quite antsy when he isn't been fed. I worry for your hand, so Andu's my familiar. Okay. Who else is coming in? Zephyr! Was your mission successful? Oh, Zephyr. Almost didn't see you there. I suppose I am as stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I meant as the knight. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately, one that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why I communicate telepathically right now. We are? No! Who the are you? Was that too stealthy for you? No. Let's get you a drink so you stop cursing at the child. Detective. Stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you for one. Trade you for one for a trinket. Ah, one of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through the castle without stealing a single thing? I'll take that as a yes. Oh, you got a clock. Here, that place might like it. Oh. Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful, but is wondering what it might be. Thought it was smarter than that. Does this tavern want to guess what it is? An oversized stamp, a frying pan. I mean, it looks like a clock. Why didn't you just say a clock? I'm gonna go with an oversized stamp. You're not even remotely close. I can imagine making a huge wax seal with it. I bet that would look so cool. Whoa, her tail got hella fluffed out. You need a very big puddle of wax, though. I think such a large amount of wax would make it impossible to open any letters. Probably. It's a wall clock, adorned with hungry bats, one creature of the night telling time to another. A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. Its hands seem to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Did you break it, Zephyr? Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist? This'll do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps her promises, I shall prepare a drink for you. One moment. Let's see if I have something that will make you more polite toward local detectives. Detectives? Something nice, hmm? Sunny breeze. Sunny breeze. The delicious sunny breeze will let new tensions and blow your stress. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I gotta write that down. Always helps me to write it down. Okay, so with the crown here. Okay. And knowledge as well. It's a crown. I forgot what the crown was. I think it was just like emotions. Oh, I put a bit too much in there. Andu, I want to pet you. Let me pet you. Okay, so I think I gotta get a bit of this. And, I feel like I'm doing something wrong again. What am I doing wrong here? I need the intelligence one. Why isn't it activating? Okay, so a bit of sunny breeze. And then... Okay, let's just reset it here. Alright. So a bit of this. A little bit more. There we go. A little bit of this. And the rest should be this. Wait, it's still not going. Okay. A little bit further. Hey, why is it not doing... Why is it not making it properly? Okay. That one should stay like that. Almost. There we go. And hopefully the rest... Huh. Still not fitting. Alright, let's get rid of the green. Okay, we're gonna do purple first. That should be it, right? Yeah. Almost reaching it, but not quite. More. Yeah, why is it... What am I missing here? I don't think it'll fit anymore. Oh. Why is it not fitting? Okay, so I need a little bit of green. That should do it. We'll put some purple in. Okay, that should do it. And hopefully the rest will fit with the yellow. Oh, what? What am I doing wrong here? Well, it's rather annoying. Okay, put a bit of purple in. A bit of green. Okay, that's all it needs. Okay, we're gonna put yellow in first. Okay. No, because it goes down a bit. Okay, there we go. goodness. Why can't I get this one? It's not that hard. Yeah, but it fills it up almost completely. Okay. But yeah, then it fills it up. So, what am I doing wrong here? Yeah, because then I put the purple in, and it isn't enough. I've been putting too much yellow in. Okay. Just a skosh. Okay. It's still not reaching where I want it to be. Okay, what am I missing? I feel like I'm putting it in right. Yeah. Shouldn't be anything else I need. Unless it's shaped wrong. Yeah. Okay. But then... what am I doing wrong, Ondu? I don't understand. Not sure what to do, Ondu. Ondu, what am I doing wrong? Did I forget how to make drinks? I'm not a very good innkeeper if I forgot how to make drinks. Well, it needs to have a little bit of the green. But... yeah, that looks right. A little bit. There we go. But still, I don't think it's enough. Yeah. Okay. Why is this not enough? 1 second. So, what am I doing wrong? I had it last week, but now I'm not getting it so much. Let's see. Gotta be some way. Okay, okay. Yes. That doesn't really tell me anything. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put the yellow one in first again. I'll figure it out eventually. It's gonna take me a bit. Mama, little by little. That's a bit much. Oh no, but then it... okay, there we go. What? still not fitting right. Okay, so the yellow's right. Green's right. Okay, let's go next with green then. Okay. It's not quite reaching where I want to go. Okay. Alright, let's try to make this balance. Okay. Oops, that's not the right color. And green. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna do yellow last. Okay, now that should go there. That should go there. And still, it doesn't reach it. What the? Okay. How would you do this? This is getting a little bit frustrating. Apparently, I forgot how to be an innkeeper. A key. 1 second here. Let me just... How would you do this? I feel like I'm doing it right, but... Something I'm missing? You just have to go all the way there? I wouldn't think so. No, that's the wrong one. Okay. Okay, but then it won't be enough for that one. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I have to see here. Let's see. This is stumping for me some reason. I just keep thinking I get it right, but how can I be stuck on making a drink? Okay, let's see. Maybe there's a little... Let's see a little view on this here. Okay. Really now. Okay. It's gotta be something. Deadly stars. Huh. Oh, I never clicked on this bit. Mel. Detective Melina. Why is it so hard? Why can I do it? Why am I stuck on this? Why? Okay. Come on. You can do this. I just don't understand how it's not going where I want it to go. reason this purple one won't fit. Okay. Yeah, because then it's gonna fill it. So how am I saying? And I can't fill it up anymore. How am I supposed to do this? Oops, sorry, I knew. I thought I was... Oops. Yeah, still nothing. What the heck am I doing wrong? I can't make this drink. I don't know why. Yeah, let's go all the way. Okay, yeah, I'm really stuck on this. Chat, I don't know how to make this drink. Okay. 1 second. I just gotta figure this out. Why can't I make this? What the heck? Okay, well, this doesn't help me. Yeah, seriously, I'm really sick. Why does this hinder me so? Load this. I don't know if it like bugged or something, but can I put less in there? Yes. Wait, what? That should be it. No. Now there's no way to make this damn drink. I can't. Why is it not working? Wait. I think you can erase it. I didn't realize you could erase it. Is there something I'm not seeing here? Okay. Yes. But it still doesn't need to go. Okay, let's just do the most that needs to take up here. It needs to take a notch each. But then, I can see that one doesn't fit. What in the heck? sells it. Yeah. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh. What the? Oh. A little problem there. Well, I'm back. Oh, okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. chat, I can't. I can't find out how to make up this drink. Oh, God. Why is this so hard? Can I just make him not a sunny breeze? That'd be great. Is there something else I can make you? Wait, that's not the one I needed to make. I need to make the spoken heart. Didn't I? I am not paying attention, chat. Apparently I made it harder for myself. Well, pretty sure it's the spoken heart one I need to make the whole oh well. It's fine. I think it's that one. I hope it's that one. For the love. Please tell me it's the one I need. Right? Yeah, that was the one I needed, didn't I? Because this one's spoken heart. Yeah. That's the one I needed. That's the one I needed the whole time. I just wasn't paying attention to the description, I suppose. So, let's put a little bit of that. Oh, well. That was, took too long. I was not paying attention to the right drink the whole time. Okay, well, at least I solved it now. But lightly a drink. That was a bit frustrating, but that was on my bad. Did I accentuate the right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I'm at right now, thanks. Now, would you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Oh, why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Melly. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So it can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding. I can count. It's been 7 years. I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No. They got eaten by zombies, and zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge. That makes sense. It does. A classic. It does not. What? Why would there be T-Rexes? Okay, hold on. I gotta save this. Alright, let's save this here. It does not. Though, that must feel horrible. I'm sorry that happened to you, Melly. No child should grow up alone. It's okay. I'm not alone. Isn't that the same thing? I didn't read what she said. Whoops. No, I meet great people while working my cases all the time. Sure, they never stick around, but I get to spend time with them and we have lots of fun together. She's so cute. And then they leave, but that's okay because other people come by and I get to meet so many different personalities. It never gets boring. Oh. It's a little sad. It sounds like too many people. There's no such thing. And now I'm meeting you. What's your name, by the way? Yes, what is your name? Blaze. Didn't she call you Zephyr earlier? No, she didn't. Didn't you? Wait, I forgot what identity Zephyr went by. Oh, he and they. Oh, okay. Bukakin, or Changeling. Creepy. Originally from Wellington, now is why I'm in Gaia, probably because people here aren't used to the trickeries of changelings yet. The ways are looking for a new victim to fool and don't take anything too seriously. The thing on her shoulder is called Corey, short for corruption, obviously. Done for Cal. Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the Innkeeper a clock from. Now your name is Blaze. It's funny. Fine. It was Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cake from a murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. Not so murderous then. She would have if she had caught me. So she didn't? No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons know what would happen if they'd spotted me, weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at her door did not sense my presence. So, my drink did work. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I heard Barrow Castle is very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. On a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? In the middle, I suppose. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all thanks to my remarkable perceptive gifts. And your help. Oh, yay! I helped Blaze. Anyway, or Zephyr, but Blazer now. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between the ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief? Obviously. You can teach me how to be a better thief. I want to expand my portfolio. Why would I do that? Because I asked nicely. I always kind of like the dark, broody characters. I like Zephyr's design as well. Forget it. Ooh. Zephyr, you made her cry, man! I took the cape along with whatever gemstones I could find when I heard her approaching her chambers. Quickly, I hid amongst the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I made it through, and suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall, I thought the wood would start vibrating in rhythm with my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampiric activities? I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found the secret passage that led below the pond, through the earth, and to the summit of Witch's Peak. Almost scared the strange cleric to death. When I regained my visibility, she was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets? Oh, so she meant Lethia. Who could say? Speak of sleight of hand, where did you find that clock? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of the hallway that stretched on forever. Then how do you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my expertise I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in between a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it was strange that it was the only item without a tag, so I took it. A tag? She's very organized, labels everything. Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? It's labeled described as blood from the very first vampire, Mike. What a plain name. Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It will look great in my tavern. Aww, Blazes are in Zephyr's blushing. Cute. It sounds like it would have been a lot of trouble if you got caught. But I wasn't. Thanks to the Innkeeper's drink, I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wrath entirely. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. Seems like the quest is completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I wonder what Blaze is. I'm lucky. I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. Do you think you might die when you took the quest, I mean? It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? death is inevitable. Such is life.
At least you have your cape now.
It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire.
Another vampire?
Yes. It was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in a cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Cloudlet's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire Melly would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? Blaze is like, what? After the day I've had. You've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do direct delivery just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure they recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. Zenith? They can't have gotten far yet.
What are they investigating?
The Star Ring, as far as I know.
That's what I'm investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go and find them. For your cape and for my notes.
I'm going. Alone. You do whatever. With you along, I can never stay undetected. Oh.
Wait for me. See you soon, Innkeeper.
And Blaze has disappeared. Just glad Blaze survived. See you soon, Molly.
Time for closing up shop.
Bum, bum. Crossroads of 3, third of the astral moon. Start day. Hey, you're back. Welcome back.
Good morning.
Good morning, Melly. Good morning, Blaze. I love how Blaze, or Zephyr, just accepted that name, hasn't changed it. What have you been up to today?
Oh, you know, dilly-dally and such.
I was not dilly-dallying.
He was. It goes well with the brooding.
Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in this early hours?
Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly?
Can do. Smart and sparkly, you say, Mel? So the sparkling nebula. You know, I wonder if you upgrade to like a different picture in the end. Let's see. So the crown. There we are. Sparkling nebula complete. A fresh brew of smart sparkles.
Thank you. It's just the right amount of sparkle.
Anything for you, Blaze. Happy to hear that. Blaze, what can I get you? Nothing. Alright. Oh, you want something. I see it. So, has the cape found its way back home yet? Yes. The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seemed to have awakened memories of old woe.
He seemed pretty excited to me.
He should be. It fits him well. Almost like it was made for him.
It is very interesting seeing a vampire in person.
His strings are shorter than I thought they would be.
I expected them to be the size of a colossal saber-toothed tiger strings, but they were much tinier.
A common misconception. Where did you find him? The fallen West Gate. It was a tragic sight to behold.
It was okay, just a bit crumbly. They couldn't rebuild it that quickly because giant wildfire badgers kept showing up at night. Apparently, they really like to eat stardust.
Do you know a lot about giant wildfire badgers? Jeez, that is a mouthful. Melly.
I do now.
Did you ask one for an interview?
No, they're not very talkative. Alethea gave me a lesson.
After you stalked her for an hour.
I didn't stalk her. It was investigating.
Miss Antoine, the vampire or the Westgate?
All of them. I've been hard at work the last few days trying to uncover the mystery of the fallen stars. I was always very excited to get a closer look at the Westgate. But when I saw a vampire traveling with a seasoned dwarf and a seraph cleric, I just knew I had struck gold. They were clearly investigating the area, just like me. Of course, I wasn't sure whenever they would share their findings with me, or how deeply they might have been involved in the conspiracy themselves, so we opted to stay in the shadows. We watched them from the best hiding spots we could find, listening in on their conversations. Unfortunately, they were mostly talking about the quality of different pickaxes. But they didn't stop us from staying vigilant.
Us?
I mean the mysterious and quiet Blaze. He's my new associate.
I am no such thing.
It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo.
We are not a duo.
Thank you.
So you weren't able to collect much evidence by eavesdropping?
No, not this time.
And how did you end up getting zoology lessons?
Yes, so, my stealth may need some work.
That's an understatement.
You knocked over every stone we came across. It was a miracle that none of them noticed us.
They must have been struggling with their perception this morning. Yeah, the giant wildfire badgers sure weren't. She steered 3 of them our way. That sounds terrifying.
It wasn't. I mean, they were way taller than us and had piercing, flaming eyes and sharp teeth, but it was fine. That's just how investigations go sometimes. Plus, Alethea was there. She saved us. Put herself between us and the monsters. They blasted her with their fire, but it didn't even hurt her.
So I chose the right drink.
And without taking a single hit, she banished them into primordial sea.
What is the primordial sea? Is that just like where things go to die or something?
That's where they came from. Did you know that?
I do now.
They also can smell about 800 times better than us and know how to use chopsticks. She chose us all after that, yelling at us for almost getting killed. It was so cool.
It does sound very cool. Did she share any of her investigation insights with you?
No. She told us not to worry about it. But she did tell me to work on my stealth.
Will you?
Yes, Blaze offered to help me.
Did he now? It was embarrassing to watch.
I'm sure it was. Were you shaken up at all by the wildfire badgers?
No, I've encountered countless horrifying monsters in my time. You cannot meet them with the fear of death still beating in your heart.
Wait, so you met monsters before? What kind? Which ones are your favorite? Which ones are the first ones you ever saw? Did they try to eat you?
Of course, I've encountered monsters before. They've been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them.
Really? That's scary.
Of course it is. So the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters? No, they were much worse than that.
Okay. What is it?
Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily.
Of course, same as last time?
Yes.
Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic.
Now I'm gonna make the right drink this time, chat.
Unlike last time, which I kept looking at the wrong drink for a good while. Alright, spoken heart. Okay. Let me put the defense one. Just a little
bit of that. Oh wait, no, that might not be the right one. There we go. I think, and then a little bit of this. There we are. Voila! Spoken hot for Blaze. There you are. A drink just for you. Aw, cute. Thanks. How is it? Fine.
That means it's perfect.
So, where was it? Oh, where was I? All right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I just had joined the Shadow Banes and was eager to prove myself. It said there are greater riches far in the depths of the Gravelmac, a dangerous mountain range in eastern Kasoa? Is that how I say it? Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems, and gold that I owed some debt. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one would ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones. They seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with any of my mortal weapons, so I distracted with some of the gems I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I would never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts.
They sound kind of cute.
They were not cute.
If you say so. Maybe one day I'll encounter some.
Pray you never will. Ooh, new rumors. Ooh. Interesting.
No thanks.
Oh, who's arriving? Oh, wait. Oh, the time change. Lynn! What's up, Lynn? Welcome back, Lynn. Are you alright? Yeah, of course. You want a drink? Yes, give me something strong, please. No water, down muck. Got it. Something strong for Lynn. Southern Brawler, as usual for Lynn today. Why am I putting that one in there? That's not right. Oh, okay. I don't know why I automatically went for the crown one. Okay. There we are. A bit of, let's see, a bit of defense. There we are. A little bit of a crown. That should do it. Voila! Here you are, Lynn. Order up. Strong with 0 water. Just how you like it. Thanks. Oh, I love it when Lynn blushes. So cute. Thanks. Thanks. I needed that. You're welcome. I like her little headpiece. Say Innkeeper, you got a room and you need a little book full of recipes for one more drink? Oh, heck yes. Sure. Got one for me? You bet. It's what my baba used to drink back in the day. My adventure reminded me of it. Oh, sailor's courage. A sailor's courage gives you the driest landlubber, but qualities of a good sailor. A lot of strength, a dash of defense, a shot of charisma, and the inability to know fear. Ooh. The inability to know fear, I don't think that's the greatest. A perfect all-rounder. Well, almost. Who needs common sense anyway? Spinach not included. We're going freaking Popeye, the sailor here. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, why are her ears down? Why are you so sad? I ain't sad.
But you look sad and you sound sad and the innkeeper looks worried probably because you're sad.
I am worried. Don't be.
Too late.
Like I said, I ain't sad. Not really. More... I'm not sure. My chest feels tight and I feel lightheaded. Maybe I'm dying.
Those are side effects of being sad.
Oh? Who are you, anyway?
I'm Melly. The world's greatest detective.
I'm Carolyn. Who's that punk next to you?
That's my sneaky assistant.
You got a name? Malachite. You keep changing your name, Zephyr. You just going through all the elements here, or what? Are the friggin' gemstones? Oh.
So, I'd like to detect why you're sad.
Well, I love Melly didn't even comment on that bit. That's funny. Oh, you know, I'm gonna... kind of in the way of Zephyr here. Let's see. I'll move myself down a little bit. Like right here. There we go. Okay. So, I would like to detect why you're sad. Likewise. Does it have to do with the wyvern chimera whose saliva you were hunting for? Oh, right. I forgot she was on that quest. Right. You met a chimera? A wyvern chimera, yeah.
That's so cool! Why? How? You're alive!
Sure am. You remember that forgetful vampire Melly? Oh, whoops. Wrong voice. Do you remember that forgetful vampire Melly?
Of course!
He put out a quest for chimera saliva. He thinks they may be able to produce a sunscreen strong enough for him to walk in the daylight once more. Carolyn was brave enough to pick up the quest.
Whoa, that's amazing. How would you even get the saliva of a guardian?
By killing it.
Oh.
Would you like to tell us what happened? Is that really necessary? She doesn't sound happy. I think it might be good for you. And very interesting for us. You don't really want to disappoint Melly, do you?
Miss Carolyn, would you please tell me the story?
I just, make myself a little bigger. Yeah, that should do. She doesn't seem happy what she did. Fine.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to kill it. It seemed like an extraordinarily blasphemous thing to do. For someone non-religious, you concern yourself an awful lot with it. Just trying not to be a... Blech. That's all. Usually I don't got no trouble killing beasts, but my Baba would have lost if I told her I harmed a guardian. I think so. At least, not like she ever fought any of them. But she had the natural ability to know when it would have been right to do so. I ain't got that kind of sense. Aww. We'll see about that. How the fight start. On my way there, I changed my mind from fighting to sneaking. But if I was quiet enough and had the veil of the night on my side, I could just steal a saliva from my aunt's nose. Or Ma. Drooled quite a bit, that thing. But I didn't know my way around the Quagman Grove. I wasn't as quiet as I should have been.
Oh, I know all about that. But you got a giant sword. So you were prepared, right?
Of course. Innkeeper here even hooked me up with some fire resist. Oh my god. Sorry. My ear's quite itchy. And this sword, well, was made for killing beasts, even the good kind, I suppose.
Is it a magic sword?
Not sure. It didn't do any magic tricks. But it's stronger than your average steel and can resist even the highest heat even without practical potions. It used to belong to my grandma. She left it behind for me.
That's so sweet.
Your parents gonna leave you anything?
No, they weren't expecting to go. They didn't think about that in time. But that's okay. I can find my own treasure.
I'm sure you will, kiddo.
So, the Chimera noticed you?
Yeah. Sly beast pretended to be asleep while I approached it with the bucket. When I tried to catch its saliva, it snapped at me. Would have taken my arm if I wasn't so tough. The ensuing fight was something else. Next to its dragon head, it sported a lion and snake head. They fought at me all at once with overwhelming ferocity. It was the fiercest enemy I've ever encountered, and even though its fire couldn't harm me, took everything in me to best it. I may have defeated it in the end, but I felt honored to have fought such a formidable foe.
So you defeated it with your badass sword?
I did. This weapon really saved my skin. Dealing the final blow, I felt like my grandmother was holding my hand and guiding me towards victory. Or maybe I just imagined that. Maybe that doesn't matter, as long as it felt real. Maybe. I even gave it a proper burial. It deserved an honorable send-off. I almost left the sword with it too, but too good a weapon. The dead don't need swords anyway. Yeah. You know, I did retrieve her dreams. I saw a wyvern chimera in the flesh. I fought it even, and then I killed it. Does it mean I killed her dream? I think it means her sword saved you from dying. I'm sure that it was a dream of hers too. Possibly. But she would have found another way out of it, I'm sure. But she ain't here, so I thought maybe it was time that I put her to rest as well. Left my goodbyes with her with the chimera. Maybe it can pass them on. May Tuat listen to your pleas. Maybe can find that much mercy in his cold, dead heart. Is he dead, you think? Tuat, I mean, he just resided over the spirit realm. And only the dead can go up there, so he must have died. Have gotten there too. Or he's always existing there, was made to watch over the dead. He's a god after all. There's no clear consensus of what the great spirit dragon really is. A dead dragon, a god who always controls death from his very inception. A reflection of what we believe death to be. Death itself. He could be anything. What would you like him to be? What hopes do you have? I hope he's kind. I hope so too. Then I think he's kind. Maybe we should follow his example. That's what heroes are for, right? Indeed. You're one of those, right, Lynn? She doesn't look convinced.
Of course she is, silly.
I have to agree. You know what would be more very heroic of her?
What?
If she brought the saliva to Kyle, the vampire, I'm sure his joy about finally being able to walk in the sun will be extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself? My domain is merely my tavern. You're much more likely to run into him. Fine, might as well. Need to get moving anyway.
You're leaving?
No, just need to move around. Any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Blazewood, or Malachite now. Last saw him at the west gate. Being fireproof, you have no issues out there.
I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it.
Care to share?
I want to trade it. Information, I mean.
For what?
Can you teach me how to use a greatsword?
That's it. Sure thing. Right now? Huh? Oh, one second, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break. see. Okay. Anyway, I've got the time to take more than one lesson. One second. I need to check my sounds actually. Oh, okay. It is there. It's kind of quiet. I've been quiet the whole time. I'll turn myself up a bit more. Okay, that's okay. I've also got time. It's a deal then. I'll show you the basics and tell you where to find the vampire. Yippee! One second. Sorry, guys. I got a bit of an urgent message I have to answer here. Sorry about that. Okay. That is your assistant alright with that? Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Okay, kiddo, let's go. Innkeep, can we use your front yard? Of course, go wild. Will do. Are you coming too, Mal? No, I'll stay here and have another drink. Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for future adventures. Innkeep, do you have any... Oh my god, I'm doing the wrong voice. Innkeeper, do you have any quests I could go on after this? Practice my sword and stealth skills? Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon. I can't wait. I'm going to destroy any challenge with wit, stealthness, and giant swords. Ha! I know you will. But first, I gotta practice. See you later. Not just you and me, Malachite. Or Zephyr. Do you even have a name? I like her ambition. I like her... It's I can't even words right now. Some would call it optimism. A waste of time. Delusions get you somewhere. Get you nowhere. You would know. Another drink, please. Same as before. Sweet and all. Coming right up. Alright, let's make that. Let's see. It's spoken hard. Spoken hard for you. Alright, time to get the crown one. And defense one. Oh wait, that's a bit too much. Okay, let's see. So I need a little bit of the sword. Whoop. That one, and then a little bit of defense. And there we go. Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer. This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks. Wow, I'm proud of myself here. You should be. So, Malachite, just lead me to my pondering. Got it. Oh, wow, Malachite, finish that drink. I guess they're going heading out. Oh! I always call you Elfie now, but Fable. Hiya, Innkeep. I forgot what voice I did for you. Hiya, Fable. I'm happy to see the tavern looking healthy again, and you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in. That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you. No, not at all. I was just very busy. A bunch of the Ashen Grove trees got knocked over. I spent a lot of time rescuing and leading group therapy sessions with the local wildlife. And of course, I had to check in on all the nearby settlements too. See if they needed help with any damage after all of that. Did Uncle Dragon?
Yes, the werewolf sentiment took a bit of a hit, but I made it out okay.
Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a stress cooker. It's very nice of you to check in with everyone. I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something? Go ahead.
Do you maybe have a drinking repertoire that can assist someone in a situation like mine?
Your drinks are powerful. I'd like something that would make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy. Man, that's what I could use for sometimes. I wish I had a potion or drink that could restore my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again. I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. But don't worry, I've already got an idea. But even without such a drink, I'm sure people were thankful, very thankful for your presence. Well, they weren't mad about it. At least. Though, I sort of feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure the world was going to end. Yes, I recall. You were right that it wouldn't, of course. But I thought that people would be a little more freaked out by the lack of a night sky. But everyone just seemed to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it, and she said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back at some point. Let's worry about replanting these tomatoes." I don't even know if you could put them back. You can never put back what's lost. But you can always replace it with something new. I'm not even sure that I can replace the stars, or if you should approach loss that way. It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change. Right, but it'll still be much nicer if some things would just... excuse me, would just stay the same. They never do. I'm just happy everyone is okay. You check on Lynn yet? She should be hacking my terrace pieces outside. I did outside. On your definitely not hacked up terrace? Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue? What? It was nice to see that she's okay, too. I was a little worried that she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melly with such much enthusiasm to catch up a bit, that too. She tried to rope me into the greatsword training. Did you accept? I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melly. She was very sweet. Indeed. And I was just relieved to see Carlin doing alright. And she was relieved about Mr. Dragon. And about you, I'm sure. Maybe. To celebrate our well-being despite the absurdity of this world, how about a drink? I would love a drink. Can I try out that new one I requested? 1,000 Winds, was it? In the case I run into more people in need of help on the way back? I'm sure I'll find just the right thing. Alright. So, 1,000 Winds? Ooh, that one looks nice. Wait, so what does it even do? I want to read this. Swept up in 1,000 winds, you become as charming and elusive as their elemental messengers. Somehow, that feels exactly like resting on a tropical island, enjoying a refreshing drink and pleasant company. Its airy swirls are perfect for avoiding unwanted questions. Interesting. Okay. We need a bit of the crown. It looks like. Okay, and then we need a bit of defending, it looks like. Oh, and I need a bit of... Oh, wait. I need a bit of the wind one as well. Think a little bit more. Oh, wait, that's too much. Okay, I think like about like that. And the rest... Ew. I put a bit too much. Wait, is this... Can I actually make this? Or is it... I'm making it... Overthinking it again. Okay. And a bit of this. I don't know, but why is it always like this? Okay. A bit of this. Okay. I think I have to go a little bit further up. And then this one? Oh no. I don't need that much. I think it's about... Okay. Oh no, that's too much. Oh no, that just might be right. Okay. That someone's not gonna reach though. That's what they wanted though, right? Yeah? Okay. Ooh. Why do I always have a hard time matching these? Okay. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it just doesn't... Then I can't put it up here. Oh, goodness. Suck on another drink. I need like a bigger pitcher or something. Because it's, I can't seem to fit this in right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, see, it still doesn't work. Man. Yeah, but it only goes to that point. How am I supposed to do this properly? Especially with 3 ingredients, I feel like I need like something bigger. Something like a bigger one I can use. Or some other item. Yeah, see, but then I can't fit the green one in. Yeah, see, it still doesn't work. What the heck? Huh. Okay, I am making the right drink though, right? I don't know. Okay, so from what it looks like, I need to have just a there. Okay. But then I need to have this almost filled up completely to reach that. So why is this so hard? because it needs to reach. Yeah, so that goes there. But why is it like this? Why can't I make this drink properly? Uh. Let's see. Yeah. Still doesn't help me. Andu, what do I do? What do I do, Andu? Just do it like that? Oh. Why can't I make these drinks? This is a little bit frustrating. I'm trying to make the drink, but it's not coming out. Yeah, physically, it's just not coming out. Come on. Why does it have to go all the way to the end? And then there's barely any room for the purple one. Yeah, see? Still doesn't work. I think I'm overthinking this, chat. I mean, I feel like I'm following the diagram piece by piece, but it's just not coming out how it's supposed to be. See, and I can't even put the wind one out. Okay. How is this? This can there be like some sort of. That's not gonna help me. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do this one, dude. Okay, well, one thing I could do. Let's see. Okay, well, hopefully. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, maybe. That's right. Maybe I can use the ingredients we're experimenting with. Okay. I haven't used that yet. So maybe. Okay. So that one's the swift one. So then it should be. Ah, haha. So I need to use the ingredients. Aha. That makes it a bit easier. Oops. What the? No, don't turn that on, please. Okay. Thank you. Your drinks are still the highlight of my day. She makes the best drinks, right? They're okay. Really? Do you actually think that? Or this thing where you just don't want to be nice? People seem to do that for a lot for some reason. They taste good as things can taste when they're, me? Well said, thank you. By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot. They also are an incredibly courageous and capable hero. That's not true, not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean. Why? Because I dream of adventure and all the wonderfully exciting things it can bring. And I want to help people. Why? Why not? I'm Malachite. Oh, you're Mal. I mean Malachite. Oh, obviously. Melly just talked about a Mal. She said you are very cool, and her new friend, she sounded very happy about it. We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone. Oh, okay, then why do you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean. She keeps following me. And you take her along? Not by choice. I don't know you well enough to judge the truth behind all this. But I think you should be honest with her and with yourself. Honesty goes a long way. I also believe that thing in Zophor could be fixed with honesty as well. You mean the missing familiar? I heard several familiars are missing, actually. And I believe with so many mages and familiars present, someone is bound to know something. But maybe they're just scared to face possible consequences for the honesty. Sounds like Zophor is going through an eventful time. Thanks for letting me know. I'll keep an eye or two out for future developments. Zophor isn't far from here, is it? Not too far. It is in Easter Fesoa, and is, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals. Very pretty fireworks. Why? Does it sound like something up your alley? No, not mine, but Melina is seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be something for her. She needs to practice her skills outside of risk-free theory. Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her. Sorry for asking my first quest. I thought Millie was just turned 10. Isn't that a bit young for quests? No. I was a similar age when I ventured out on my first quest. The one with the horrifying nightmare creatures? Yes. Oh, that's sad. No, that's cool. No, I think that's a little sad. Children shouldn't have to face such danger that early. Why not? It's always there. Might as well confront them with it when they're young so they can accept its existence in their lives. That's an insane thing to say. Just because the world can be horrible doesn't mean we should confront children with that fact as early as we can. It's already bad enough that us grown-ups have to deal with it so much. Why should they accept it if we can make the world a better place for them instead? I mean, when you were on a quest with, and I quote, horrifying nightmare creatures, weren't you scared? Would you have preferred not to be alone? It's built character. A character that thinks we should put other kids in miserable situations. Sure did a lot of good for you there. Weren't your parents worried to death about you? You got enough rumors to make a quest yet, Innkeeper? Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy talking about or ignoring all the star debris, they're losing sight of the important things. Like feeding me new information. Isn't that very nutritious for you? No, but it's fun. In that case, the fun I can provide in a day is running out. Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not stop chasing me nor anyone else. I shall take my leave. Good luck. See you around with less horrors, I hope. Malachite leaves. Now I'm worried. About Malachite or Melly? Both. Are you really going to send her on that quest? If she wants to go, I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Zovert is a beautiful city with a very low crime rate. I think she can handle a couple of rowdy familiars. And I doubt she'd be going alone. I hope not. There's a little worse than being alone when you're scared. Very true. Are you scared of anything? Bad Yelp. Bad Yelp reviews. Oh god, that cracks me up. I don't think you have to be scared of that. You make all the best drinks in all of Asteria. I think as long as you like my drinks, it'll be okay. Got my 5 stars in the bag. I would ask what you're afraid of, but the answer would be everything? Is it? Yes, but I'm not working on letting my fear stop me. I might not be able to avoid being afraid, but I can't always just do things when scared. Rather than not at all, maybe that is still a terrifying thought. How do you handle situations you're afraid of? I used to have a terrible habit of just walking away from things that scared me, but with the right people by your side, staying becomes less of a crushing weight on your shoulders. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they're still worth experiencing. That sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you should invite them over sometime. Perhaps, though one of my friends is sitting right there right now. Wait, are they invisible? Oh, you mean me. That makes me really happy. Also makes me feel pretty bad about having to go back home. Don't worry. Go back home, fix so many things that worry you. As long as you come back. Always. I'll see you tomorrow, Innkeeper. See you tomorrow, my friend. Oh, it's raining today. 4th day of the astral moon. Meh. Oh, well, who's this? Good mythical morning. It's well past noon. It's still morning somewhere. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time's not only relevant, but also flexible. Like a gummy worm. One time, I actually tried breaking through the space-time continuum through using a loophole through the primordial vortex. And did it work? No. But almost. I would have needed a drip of primordial sea to enhance the curvature, and that should have done it. But no access to the primordial sea. Bummer. I heard that's not very easy to get. Theopractically it is. Practically? Practically in theory, duh. Ah, that makes sense. I get it. You do? I'm just gonna say, of course I do. Interesting and suspicious. Are you mayhaps also a person of magic? Well, I do make magical drinks. Enchanted mixology. That indeed is a niche. Say, Innkeeper, does something you ever make ever explode? Occasionally. Heck yeah, welcome to the club. I think I blew something up once or twice a week. I'm Hex, by the way. Nice to meet you, Hex. Nice to meet you, too. Just Innkeeper for now. Alright, well then, Innkeeper, how about a super wheezy breezy drink for me? Any flavors you might fancy? Maybe something that makes me focus more and perhaps helps me to better understand the primordial vortex. Gotcha. Alright. Some brains. Oh. I wonder if I could see something that gives you more intelligence. Well, there's this sunny breeze. No, I think this one's Sparkling Nebula's the one to go. Sparkling Nebula coming right up. There we are. There you are. This should boost your focus like nothing else. Amazing! I can already feel the ideas cooking up. I think I figured out a way to get the primordial sea water too. Never mind. The explanation would be too complex to grasp. So, what complex reason brings you to my tavern, Hex? Getting away from the other smartest person in Asteria. And who would that be? Does it matter? You tell me. My sister. She's studying and driving me crazy with all her theories. They're so reasonable, you know? No chaos, but has to be a bit of chaos in everything, doesn't there? I wonder how she gets through life with so much structure. Whoa, who are you, sir? Structure is key to everything, young lad. Without structure, there is no chaos, and thus there be no entropy. I found entropy to be quite essential in this world. And you are... Oh, how rude of me. Top of the morning to you, lad, and to you, Innkeeper, is it? Correct. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I suppose you can call me Scully. My actual living name would be too ancient to be spoken out loud. I am an archivist. At least I used to be. No, I'm dead. Somewhat. Not completely, obviously. Under mysterious circumstances, I happen to still be conscious. So you're undead? Precisely. How? Well, I passed on the way I rose from my grave. It was like I took a long sleep, completely knackered for thousands of years. At least I believe it's been 1,000 years. What year is it? 1755. That's brutally long. So, how did you come back to life? I'm not so sure myself. I woke up and walked on like nothing had happened. Thought to myself, might as well explore the world anew. Though who risen with me didn't seem to be inhabited by any independent consciousness. And the last didn't care. Those who risen with you? There are more like you out there? Of course, undead rarely rise alone. They mostly serve a master. Right. However, I decided not to bother with that and go my own way. Going south, I passed through Tavern and found a small little tavern. A bit like this one, more nautical in style. They had a lot of fish. I'd never been a big fan of seafood. Though, I got to listen a lot to the town's gossip. Care to fill me in on the Zoford gossip? Well, apparently a well-known noble married a commoner and decided to run off with her, leaving the family without an heir. But there is more. Fishermen feared that Zoford had been cursed by a sea witch. They say the docks have been haunted by lonely animals that stare blankly at the waves and the moon all night. and during the day they disappear like ghosts. Bit of a weird curse. Fitting for any sea witch or wild sailor's tale. Sea witch. Innkeeper. Do you have a drink for the undead fellow? A drink and a mop? Just a drink. I won't be needing a mop. If you say so, what would you like? Something to loosen up this non-existent tongue. Something full of charm and appeal. Coming right up. Something full of charm and appeal. Well, something full of charm and appeal. I mean, that one has a bit of charm. I wonder if I could do this delicious. Charm and appeal. Don't know really what I would do for that, honestly. Either this one or this one. Well, I'm kind of curious about the Sunny Breed because it does have charm. Alright. We could try Sunny Breed. Let's see if I can make that. Let's save that and see if it actually would work. Let's see, what could I add here? This one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that one. Oh. That one ain't moving. Is that the one I want to make, though? Well, let's give it a shot. See if you'll... A real charmer just for you. Jolly, I feel like I could conquer the world with my words alone. Oh. Now, why did it make that sound, though? It didn't sound right. Hold on. Okay, no, wait. Okay, this is the one I just saved. Okay, I'm curious if I make the other one. So let's make this one. Spoken Heart. Let's see if that one is better. Made it sound like doom, which I didn't like. Oh, that's a bit too much. Boop. And this one. Okay, let's try the Spoken Heart. Oh, that made a better sound this time. Let's try this. I think it's that one we were going for. A real charmer just for you. Jolly, I feel like I could conquer the world with my words alone. Oh? Not that I would ever do that. I care more about words than worlds. Archivist things, you know. I spent most of my life reading, sorting, and archiving. Excuse me, that didn't leave a lot of time for dreams of hubris. Are you sure? Academic hubris is a powerful one. Come now. That one hardly counts. That type hardly counts. Agreed. It's only natural. Oh, I think you've given me an idea, Bone Man. I did. Yep. It's if I can enhance the aging process of cells, the incubation procedure could... Alright, I gotta go. If my sister asks if you see me, no you didn't. Thanks, bye! Oh, it's interesting. He has like one diamond kind of yellow eye. Energetic young fella. Indeed. If you don't mind, Innkeeper, I'd like to linger here a bit and enjoy the moment. Of course. Oh, hey. Hey, Fable. Hey, Innkeeper, how's it going? All fine and dandy. How about you, Fable? I'm still busy helping the farmers rebuild their barns and fences. Also, apparently a bunch of lesser crows due to how hot the stars were. It's terrible. Seeing all this destruction is terrible. I've never seen anything like this before either. Historically, the lady of the guild sea never struck me as someone to unleash baneful omens. Apologies, my manners. It's impolite to burst into conversation just like that. I'm Scully. Fable. Nice to meet you, Fable. Again, my apologies for the impulsivity.
That's alright. I was just surprised you could actually talk.
Oh, no offense. I just thought, usually none taken. Usually skeletons don't talk. Theopractically, they don't.
Theopractically?
Practically in theory. Exceptions confirm the rule. You sound like a wizard. Please don't say that. Okay, let's pretend I didn't. Scully, how do you like her drinks? Surely an experience. I can feel it gurgling in my bones. Sometimes they do that. Could you make me a drink as well, Innkeeper? I don't want my bones to jingle, but something that enhances my finesse would be fine. You know, you have to be very delicate with zucchini seeds or they'll give up immediately. Of course, coming right up. What does that even mean? Right. Something swift, eh? There's only one for that. It's obviously Swift Strike. Okay, then a little bit of this. And a little bit of brains. That should do it. Swift Strike. Here we are, Fable. I hope this taste is refined enough. This is perfect. You know what just I need, Innkeeper. Of course. After all, you're my favorite regular. I mean, there are other favorites I have, so I'll just say. Oh, but I feel mean if I don't say that. I don't know what I'd do without your tavern. Plant zucchini? Probably. I would say Zephyr's my favorite one. So, do you think your farm work will be done soon? Oh, I hope so. Not that I don't like helping them out, I do, but I think the sooner everyone can get back to normal life, the better. Do you perhaps need a hand? I happen to have two. And I might know a thing or two about crops and fences. Sure, I could use some help carrying a few things to Traegerin. My treehouse is just around the corner. Splendid. Sounds like a quite useful endeavor. I'll gladly indulge. Thank you. Innkeep, before we go, I have something I wanted to give you. What do you have for me, Fable? Some dried honey flowers. The farmers didn't know how to thank me, so they gave me these flowers. And you're always so helpful and nice, so I wanted to share them with you. I'm sure you already have at least 4 ideas of how to use them. Thank you very much, Fable. I'll make sure to put them to good use. So you accept donations for ingredients? Certainly. I can only get my hands on so many infusions myself. What about recipes themselves? It's always good to get more inspiration. Wonderful. In my prior life, I had access to a lot of books about magic and potion mixing. I think I still recall my assistant's favorite recipe. Do you store it under your hat? Of course. Where else would I keep it? What is this? First snow. Ooh, like the sun reflecting off frozen lake. The first snow makes you feel comfortable and safe, embracing you with its frosty taste. In between hot chocolate and frozen glaciers, you find yourself well equipped to hike in the snowy mountains. Fair enough. Thank you for the recipe. Innkeeper, thanks for being such a patient and pleasant host. I shall be on my way then, Fable. But I'll be back, should I not crumble in a pile of bones from one day to the next. Let's hope not. I won't. I'm just joking around. I hope. I want to be responsible for that. Anyway, it's Innkeeper. Thanks you so much. See you around. Let's go, Scully. No time to waste. And looks like that is a wrap for the day. Or almost. Ah, you got your cape. It's green like your slime. Oh, that I was able to witness such rarity in my lifetime. Immaculate. You would even get excited about a rusted nail. Of course I would. Such a splendid chemical process. Metals have a variety of wrong voice. Metals have a variety of chemical processes. Rust be my least favorite of them. ruins a lot of hard work.
Does it now?
Yep, makes everything porous.
Oh,
Kyle, Rhea, nice to see you both again.
likewise, dear innkeeper. How was your day? How's your day been?
Can't complain, had some interesting customers today.
Ah, like that distinguished gentleman who crossed us on our way in.
Distinguished, yeah, gentlemen, don't know. A giant top hat doesn't make you a gentleman. What makes you a gentleman? Manners.
He was quite polite, I recall, greeted me with the tip of his hat.
Ye find everyone polite, even your slime.
But Mr. Slime is quite polite. What a peculiar wall clock you have there. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. It looks just like the clock in Evelyn's living room. It reminds me of the times I impatiently waited for her to come home after important meetings and banquets. Do you know if that is her clock by any chance? I think I might be a story for another time. Let's not worry about it now, shall we? Okay. Say, Innkeep, have you read that letter yet? That would be a story I'd love to hear about.
Not yet.
But if it's cursed, no. Tragic. I always loved writing letters.
Innkeep, you got a drink for me? Something that'll make me tougher? So I can get through today's babbling?
Of course.
Tough. Well, I'm curious. What is this one? No, I mean, this one makes you the toughest one, the Frosted Lagoon, so we'll go with that one. There we are. And then the crown. And then a bit of this. And that should do it. There we are.
Oh, shoot. I forgot my sound was off. Sorry. Whoopsies. Forgot I muted that bit.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The gift of the great dragons. Well, thank you. I gave it my best. Can't taste that. I feel sturdy already. I had me doubts about you, Innkeeper, but I must say you know your job. So, how's the day been for you two? The usual.
Splendid. It was my first day in centuries out under the rays of the sun.
And how do you like it?
It's brighter than I thought. The light of the sun, I mean. Ray and I took a day trip to the capital, since I rarely get to see it full of daily life. There were so many people.
Too many.
Just the right amount for a city. It was so vivid. It almost made me feel alive. And everyone was able to admire my beautiful cape.
Is that the cape? The cape of
invisibility? It absolutely is. How curious. Does it mean you two are going to Barovia now? Why would we want to go there?
That was the deal. I hope you get your cape. So you can attend that fancy Barovian vampire banquet and I get me gold's worth. Kyle forgot.
Oh, but I got that invitation about 500 years ago. Didn't I mention that?
No.
What about me material then? Well, I can give you the gold right now if you want. Can you accompany me a little while longer, though?
Fine.
Oh, wonderful. Every second I spend with you brings me tremendous joy.
I don't know if Rhea thinks that.
What a great day to be a vampire. I've got my cape back and I can walk into the sun like mortals do. Say, Innkeeper, what if you thought of a new drink? One that would taste as incredible as the gentle looking beams and sunlight feel on your skin.
That's kind of vague description, but I think I might have something in mind already.
Ah, wonderful.
Peak Sunrise.
A peak sunrise is a sweet drink that feels like standing on a tall mountain's peak. While this drink focuses on intelligence, adventurers may feel infused with confidence and agility it takes to climb their favorite mountain range, unsurprisingly popular with climbers and boulderers. Ah, wonderful. I wonder if my dear Evelyn would desire to walk in sunlight as well. Do you know how she is doing? Do you think I could pay her a visit?
Ye shouldn't.
I should. The air smells like reconciliation.
Do you think that's a good idea? I don't. It ain't.
It is.
Kyle, you're stealing her, your cape. Do you think she'll greet you with open arms? You know what I'd do if me ex-husband stole me hammer?
What?
Take it and smash all the odds dear. No one takes what's mine.
But the cape is mine.
Is she of the same opinion, you think?
Oh. Maybe you're right. It'd be a shame to lose my cape again. All she had to do was ask. Oh, my undead Evelyn. There has never been a wish for us I turned down. And I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't to this day.
I don't want to have whatever you have with her. I'd lose my mind.
Well,
yeah, I know.
Oh, how much I miss her. My heart is aching.
If that's all,
maybe one day she'll reach out to me. I still miss her dearly.
Oh,
I shall miss her even more, looking toward the mountain's peak, knowing she's merely a gasp away.
Maybe a drink could help now.
Oh, would you do that? A drink for me?
Oh, yeah. Huh. Of course.
Something strong, please, dear Innkeeper, so that my heart may stop aching soon.
Alright. Something strong, eh? Probably the... Ooh. Oh. Kinda want to try out. This one gives you strength. A lot of strength, a dash of... Let's try it. I'm gonna save and see if it actually is a good one. For, Kyle. Let's see. Alright, let's try this one out. Sailor's Courage. If it's the wrong one, I think it makes, like, a different sound. Oh, whoops. That's not the right one. This is the one. Okay. I may need... Actually, what would... We'll give him a plus here. Oh, maybe this. Okay. And then some swift. Oh, and a bit of the... Let's try this. Oh, made a good sound. Here you go. I can't mend your broken arm. Perhaps this helps.
It does. Thank you, dear Innkeeper.
Why don't you tell the Innkeeper more about your day,
Right. I suppose I wasn't done yet. Where was I?
Your trip to the capital. Busy streets, bustling with people.
Roots.
We admire the roots that enclose the city almost like a rampart. I finally had the chance to take a closer look. Quite fascinating. For once you got to agree. Almost made me believe the myths are true. Myths? Myths, I tell ye. Rumors has it there are roots of the ether tree, breaking through the surface and taking hold of Gaia, where they guard the capital.
Ah, yes, a very good defense plan indeed.
What is Wood going to do to protect a town, a city? A city is protected with stone.
Oh? I was never very involved in fortification efforts.
I figured.
Oh. We've also met the lovely Seraph again.
How are her investigations coming along?
Very well. She seems eager and determined. A detective spirit.
Believe the lass made her way to Dawel. She seems to be on something. I can't wait to hear the story when she returns.
Likewise. Say, Rhea, can we go to town and check out the antique dealers?
Oi, why?
I want to see if I can find any keepsakes from the old times.
Very well then, but he won't much on the shopkeep, will ya?
Of course not. I am well satiated from the Innkeeper's creation.
Alright then, let's go. Goodbye, Innkeep. Enjoy your shopping spree. Hi, Rhea. Whoa. Is that your doggo? You have two doggos. Ooh, I like your design. Well met, adventurer. Do my eyes deceive me? Minthy is in the flesh. Hello, dear Innkeeper. Darling Innkeeper. It's good to see you again. Only know each other. It certainly has been a while. Must be hitting that 15-year mark, right? It'll be 25 years soon, actually. Ah, you know how I am when it comes to keeping track of time spans longer than a decade. I'm well aware. Good thing that you have me to drop in from time to time to remind you, hmm? I couldn't be more grateful. Especially when you bring Cassette and Kane along. You cute service beasts still get a discount here? Always. So, what brought you back to the area? It's not your usual haunt. No, I generally prefer something more moist. Ha! Not the word I would use, but something akin to that. It's decidedly too arid around these parts for my taste. And here I thought I would, get at least enjoy the recent downpour, but no. The stuff that came pouring down was that's one way to put it, destructive. Destructive is another and possibly more accurate. But I'm glad to see that your tavern hasn't suffered the same fate as many of the streets and buildings I saw on my way here. Admittedly, the journey was already quite challenging to navigate with my wheelchair before. Though the scenery has always been worth the struggle. Can I pet your dog? I'm afraid it wasn't possible to take in much enjoyment from the passing landscapes. Not when I had to pay so much attention to not endanger myself and my sweet service beast. You told me of your struggles with traveling before. I'm sorry to hear that recent events have made it worse. Oh well, we're here now, aren't we? And I do have to say, using a primordial vortex as a way to skip your veranda stairs is a marvelous accessibility point. Touch. Quite the impressive work, my friend. I'm glad to hear that my little spells are doing their job. I hope the cities will put similar care into rebuilding the streets. Flatter cobblestones would be wonders for many people like me. But believe it or not, I didn't come all the way to talk about the development of inclusivity and urban infrastructure. No, really. Shocking, right? I'm here on the hunt, one could say. What do you have your eyes on? Protection pearls. I heard a few hushed whispers in my library. Folks say the pearls appear in the Lonesome Lagoon this time of year. Ah, those again. Good hunting, then. Thank you. Though, while the pearls might be on my main objective, I haven't decided to come to town with only a singular purpose. I need to ask you for something, Innkeeper. A good drink? No, my manuscript, darling. I believe 25 years should have been enough time to proofread it, yes? Ha, of course. I finished devouring the manuscript almost as soon as you gave it to me. It just took me a while to recall doing so, you see. This has been so long since I definitely got done with that. Lovely. I wonder if Minthy knows my past. I really want to know about the Innkeeper's past. I'm glad to have such a reliable old friend to proofread my work. Would you like a drink while I try to engage my brain cells and remember where I put it? If you're offering, I'd be pleased to accept. Perhaps something to refresh my mind after my journey. I'll do my best. Alright. Something for brain. Peak sunrise. Ooh. I mean, that one has intelligence as well. I kind of want to make that one. Yeah, peak sunrise. Let's make that drink, chat. Alright, so let's save this. I don't know if it's always going to work. Okay, so needs a bunch of intelligence. Huh? Oh. Oh. Hey. Looks quite helpful. I don't know if you need to put it in there though. last one is... Oh. Oh. Peak Sunrise. Let's try it out. There you go. I thought very hard about making the perfect drink for you. Ah, I've missed this. Good to see your making skills haven't diminished one bit. In fact, I think I might be coming up for an idea for a new story. Let me write this one down really quick. Take your time. So while I enjoy your mixology, no matter what you put in front of me, I enjoy it much more if you could recall the location of my very precious manuscript. You know, the one I lovingly worked away for almost half a century whilst my library came to be? Certainly. It should just be below this pile. No, wait. I must have put it over there, actually. Alright, given this ongoing battle with your organizational habits, it might take you a bit longer to recover it. And I have some pearls to get to. So how about this? I'll return in around 7 days, and then I can tell you about my pearl hunt in exchange for my manuscript. My proofread manuscript. That would be helpful. Good. It was nice seeing your weary face again, Innkeeper. Likewise, Minthy. Have a safe and pearlful journey. Ha! I'll try. 7 days should be enough time to read a manuscript, right? You didn't read the manuscript! Oh, okay. Now I got some quests. Okay. Let's organize these. A lot of people in Salford are just thinking of familiars. Wait, what's the yellow one? Facial undead, settlers. Okay. There's a rumors. So red and my trees looking for a familiar. Okay. Let's see, this one. In the riverbanks of Shiramir. It's the Mari Morgan and Wraithless Management. Okay. The strangers come down. He likes crepes, plum cakes, and spooky armor. There's a lot of things about Zoford. I feel like that might be something. The lively city port of Zoford is not only known for its docks, but also for its large community of mages. Lately, there seems to be something mysterious going on there. The familiars of several archmages have gone missing and are nowhere to be found. But it's a big city. There must be someone who knows something. Could the disappearance be related to the tale of the sea witch guards Zoford's docks? Okay. Well, that's it for that quest. Nom nom nom. Sweep, sweep. Yeah, I think I'll play one more day chat. I'm gonna probably end my stream after that. Good morning, Innkeeper. Can you please make me a drink? I need something to wake me up and make me feel agile again. Of course, Fable. Just a moment. Something agile, you say? Well, we have 1,000 winds. No, 1,000 winds. But the best one would be the Swift Strike. Yeah, Swift Strike's the best one for you right now. Okay. Okay, there we go. And a little bit of this. And then a little bit of that. And that should do it. There we are. Here you are, Fable. Thank you. I feel much better already. A long night? Very. Turns out there were a lot of farmers who needed help. Forget offering it? Not at all. I really enjoyed being able to help people.
I just used to wish I could help, but I never felt competent enough to try. It's fun to try, a bit exhausting at times, but I think I much prefer over this waiting around. I still could use a bit more practice, though. That's fair. Just make sure you also practice taking breaks. You'll have a much easier time helping other people if you're not close to passing out yourself. That's what I have drinks for. My drinks are not a gateway to burnout. I admire your kindness, Fable, but you too should fall under the umbrella of people you're being kind to. I mean, I am pretty good at falling. You're pretty good at a lot of things. I try. I know. Stay and rest. Have a rest now, okay? Okay, thank you. Who are you, sir? I have to think of another voice. Good day to you, Innkeeper. Ah, good day to you, adventurer. Ah, yes, an adventurer. That is what I am indeed. I have come here seeking a drink. What a coincidence. I do happen to have some in the stock. What can I get for you? What kind of drinks do adventurers usually get? Whatever drink they desire. Then, well, I could do with something that tastes good. Of course. Something that's sweet, Perhaps something could protect me from my foes. Defense is the base of every adventure skill set, is it not? Possibly. Let's try it out. Defense. Okay. You defending, eh? Defend. Frosted Lagoon. Yeah, I think Frosted Lagoon would be the best for you, my friend. Oops. Yeah, I don't think... Well, there's that as well. No, I think we'll go over the Frosted Lagoon. That seems like it has the best defense. Alright. Then we'll put a little bit of this in. And then a little bit of this. And then that should be good. There we are. Frosted Lagoon coming up, sir. Oh, I don't know the name yet. Liquid protection against your foes. Now for half the price. Thank you very kindly. You like it? Well, yes, of course. And you should say so. I apologize. I forgot to do the thing where you say your words out loud. I get that. Now that you've acquired a drink, care to introduce yourself? How incredibly rude of me to forget. I am Gustav Archibald Richmond. I said it wrong. Richmond the third, son of Lord Gustav Albert Richmond the second, and Lady Dorothea Bridget the 27th. Wow, that's a mouthful to say. An up-and-coming hero from Winmore, and who might you be? The up-and-coming innkeeper of Zenith. Happy to have you here. And I'm Fable of the Ashen Grove. Your Fable? Yes, is that a bad thing? That the Fable that saved Tregareth from werewolves? Oh, so he heard. Very same. Oh, wow, what an incredible pleasure it is to meet you. I imagine just Gustav is like one of the guys who's like kind of shakes your hand, like, very like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to meet you kind of person. I heard so many things about you. Oh, good things, I hope. Of course. They say you single-handedly persuaded the werewolf to give up his wicked ways and reunited the family. That's one way to put it for sure. They do have their way with words. Incredible. A true hero indeed. They spoke of you helping with the aftershocks of the Star Fall as well. I mean, that's a given. I need to help out when I can. You truly have the heart of a folk hero. How admirable. What about you, Lord Gustav Archibald Richmond III? What are you the hero of? Well, I'm currently leaving my backstory era. I'm in the first act, so to speak. On my journey to become a full-blown adventurer. I had a bit of a late start, but I shall catch up with haste. Also, Archie is fine. You don't have to say the whole thing every time. Well, Archie, if it's haste you're looking for, I can help with it. Someone gave me some golden feathers a few days ago. Prepared as an infusion with the right drink. They can hasten you up in no time. Really? That's spectacular. I always thought those things were myths or legend, and were only read about in books.
Do you read a lot? Sometimes. Not that much. You should. You sound like someone who enjoys adventures. And books are so full of them. They are! I'm just too cool for books. Books are cool. You think so? Yes, I do. I mean, look at the Innkeeper's journal. It's super cool. The coolest. Oh, well, actually, maybe I do read quite a bit. I'm sorry for being so weird about it. Don't worry. We're all a little weird sometimes. What kind of books do you like? Anything full of adventures and heroes and adventuring heroes. They're just like me. Obviously, my parents would much prefer I read about other things, such as books or on etiquette or the newspaper. I'm sure they would love it. I wrote a dissertation on the atrocities of the Diria negotiations. I've become a diplomat myself. But I think I would fare much better as a savior of this world, don't you think? The Diria negotiations? I'm unfamiliar. It's all terribly boring, really. They're renegotiating trade routes due to the collapse of a canal bridge that was hit by a horde of spinal rhinoceroses. It's not going all that well because they can't agree on who should pay for their repairs, the mainland or Diria itself. Just thinking about it puts me to sleep. Then perhaps we should get back to more exciting topics. How do you plan on starting off your hero's journey? Oh, by doing something heroic, of course. What's something heroic I could do? You could start off by helping the families of the local farmers. They're still rebuilding their homes and relocating their cattle as we speak. Great idea. How much gold should I give them? Gold? I'm sure they wouldn't mind gold, but I was thinking about lending a hand out physically with your little hands. Okay. So, I would go to the farmers and ask what they need help with. Of course. That sounds. I shall figure it out. Thank you for the inspiration, Fable. It has been an honor meeting you. I hope we shall cross paths again. Till my next quest, Innkeeper. Till then. That's the guy's some character. That was adorable. Weird. Not because of him. He heard about me being a hero? That doesn't sound right. But you are a hero. Not really. I didn't do that much yet. Not enough to inspire anyone, anyway. There are much greater heroes than me out there. He wasn't impressed by other heroes. He was impressed by you. That's nice. You don't sound very happy about it. I am. It's really flattering, but I just don't think I did enough to deserve his praise. I'm just some elf. It's not for you to decide who's impressed by you and who isn't. I'm personally going to keep bragging about knowing Fable, the great hero of the Ashen Grove and savior of Trigorin. Alright, I get it. Thank you, Innkeep. I'll try better to accept compliments. Good. My favorite... Actually, my favorite one. Zephyr. Or Malachite now. Hello, Innkeeper. Hello, Fable. Hello, Melly. And hello, Malachite. It's good to see you both again. Likewise, right, Mal? Can I offer you two a drink? Actually, you could offer us a quest. Are you talking about the one you just picked up by any chance? Your incredible detection skills strike again. I'm only trying to match wits here. So you're interested in saving those poor families? I am. Missing families, silent wizards, clues leading to a seemingly dead end. Sounds like a case for the world's greatest detective. And her sneaky assistant. They do sound like a great team. They're not a team. But they are going on a quest together. They are not. Then why are you here? She didn't want to come here alone. Since she can't reach the quest board, I need a drink anyway. So you're sending Melly on a quest alone? As is customary, that's how the Shadowbanes always handled it. Melly isn't part of the Shadowbane. It's an honor tradition. But she wishes to walk the path of thieves, so she must embrace their lifestyle. I think she's trying to walk the path of a detective. Now that just sounds dangerous and negligent. Jeez Louise. I agree. You're not coming with me? No. Why not? I just explained that. Badly.
But, but you have to come with me.
Why?
It's because there's a job for 2 people.
There's no job that can be done alone.
What if I need someone to sneak into the crime scene to gather evidence?
Didn't you want to go on the quest to test your stealth training?
And what if I get nervous? What if I forget how to be stealthy? What if none of the familiars want to talk to me?
I don't know, Melina.
And what if I come back and you've been eaten by a T-Rex?
Who cares?
I do.
I think you should go with her. I think you should mind your own business. And I think you should make better decisions. Melly is right, you two make a good team, especially for this case. So stop hiding from the imaginary T-Rex of emotional vulnerability and go on this familiar themed vacation. You might even enjoy it. Listen, Melina, even if I wanted to come with you, I couldn't. I got obligations, things to do.
You're a thief. You don't even have fixed working hours. You don't have any other friends waiting around for you.
Maybe not. But I do have a sheepfish to take care of. Sheepfish?
Sheepfish? What is that?
You have a sheepfish? I do. His name is Rufus, and he doesn't do well alone. Plus, he needs to be fed and to do his daily crossword puzzles. Otherwise, his wool will get dry.
Oh, well, you're right. You just can't leave Rufus alone. He'll get lonely.
Yeah. No, I could take care of Rufus. What? Well, I live nearby, and I'm very good with animals and pretty decent at crossword puzzles. That sounds like an excellent idea. But what if Rufus doesn't like you? He will, certainly after one of Fable's famous lullabies. You sing?
Sometimes. Maybe you could sing a song about how Mal and Rufus got eaten by a T-Rex.
Man, what is it with Melly and T-Rexes? Jeez. While the familiars booed me out of town.
I think I prefer a song about you and Malachite saving those familiars, right, Mal?
Fine, but just this once. See it as a final exam for your training.
Yay! That sounds fun!
Wonderful. So do you need any help on your quest? Don't know. What do you think, detective?
Well, it was great that you would ask, mighty assistant.
At least don't call me that.
Okay, mighty Malin.
No.
How about John?
Sure.
So John, thanks for asking. I have studied the quest and given to us closely. And I have come to the conclusion that there's only one option. There's a classic case of finding the right clues sprinkled through the witnesses' testimonies and piecing them together correctly. The townfolk, the wizard, the familiars.
Man, I like this music.
They all have different conflicting information, and we need to collect and untangle to see the whole picture. But to achieve that, we need to be charismatic enough to get the truth out of them. And for those who refuse to talk to us out of guilt or fear, we need to activate our stealth powers, find those hidden clues ourselves. Also, we should be quick so they can't destroy any evidence. I could offer you some of my golden feathers. They can do with the sweet aftertaste. Great idea.
I think you underestimate.
Oh man, I like your name, Malachite.
John, dang it. John, I think you understand. I think you underestimate the severity of the situation.
What would you suggest instead, John?
I agree with the stealth part. We could use a hint of dexterity to make sure we remain unseen for as long as possible. Excuse me. But I believe our focus should be on overpowering whoever is responsible for this. If they are making familiars disappear, they won't be interested in a discussion. Not a fair one, at least. We should fight first, ask questions later. I guess you got bored of the stealth approach. Different problems require different solutions. If you're itching for a fight, may I recommend Phoenix chilies? Some fire resistance could be a big advantage against wizards or familiars. Whenever a fireball or fire breath, you wouldn't want to walk in unprepared.
Does Undo have fire breath?
Technically, yes, but he's usually too lazy to use it. Helps a bunch with roasting marshmallows, though.
I'd love to try Undu's marshmallows.
I'll see if I can set something up for when you return.
Thank you. I think some s'mores could also help convince those familiars to help us.
That's ridiculous. A dagger would be far more convincing.
I think both could work, Innkeeper. What do you think? They definitely need a little bit of dexterity. Seeing around, what would they pair it with? Haste for a quick arrival and charisma for smooth talking, or pure strength and fire resistance? That's a hard decision. I would say... I would go for the haste one. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, it worked out last time. Excuse me, sorry. It worked out last time. For Malachite. Or John now. I think I'm gonna go with the speed one. Okay. Let's see. We could go for... Let's see. Becoming charming and elusive. Okay. Maybe we could go for that one. Or... So... But... This one... This one has a bit of both. Let's try this one. Okay, and I'll need to put in haste. Haste. This one. Okay. That one's all set. Okay. Maybe, yeah, this one will work. Oh. Didn't quite go where I wanted to. Oh wait, I didn't need that much anyway. Okay, then I just need a bit of this. I didn't... Oop. Why is it not working? Yeah, it should be. Huh. Yeah, that one might work. Ha! You're spot on. Guess this is how I die. I saved, so hopefully it works out. I think you should go with him to pick up. I think where they disappeared in the night. Do I get to sing the lullaby? Rufus or John? Rufus. Right, obviously gotta go now. Have fun, Fable. I hope it works out. I do have a save before this. Ah, you're back. Innkeeper. Chrissy, glad to see you're alright. Likewise, good to see you in the Tavern, Unharmed. It's quite a disaster out there. And I'm just passing through. Don't have enough time to stay for long. Need to check on the cottage, and the birds, and Fable. I'm sure everything is as it was. The canopies of the grove are sturdy after all. Which is why I chose to make it my home. That and the landscape. I hope your trip was nice at least. Oh, it was. It was good. Felt good to be charged and refill the creative juices. We walked a lot, almost mapped out the whole island. We also hiked to the foot of Boreen Ridge, where the auroras touched the peaks. I've heard the view is quite remarkable. It was. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was the first time I got to catch a glimpse. Also caught a glimpse of the infamous Banshee. Everyone tells us to avoid the lonely lagoon because of her, but it was too beautiful to ignore. I doubt the Banshee means any harm. Everyone yearns for a friend after all, even scary creatures. I think it's lonely as a monster sometimes. Everyone gets scared of you. People shouldn't be. No one can choose who they are born as. We should accept them as they are. I have a few patrons who really appreciate hearing that. And I'd be happy to meet them. Speaking of which, I got you something. Oh? I remember the nymphs from where we last spoke? I do. I met one at the art convention. She was selling little homemade trinkets. I remember our conversation and got you this. Ooh.
thought you might appreciate this. I do. Thank you. It certainly always has a special place in my heart, knowing it came from you. Aw, you're such a sweet chocker, but you can't trick me into giving you my name. What would I want with names? Nothing good, that's for sure. But for realsies, I have to leave now. I've been gone for too long. See you around, Innkeep. See you around, Chrissy. Take care of yourself. Always. Whoa! What are you? Bye, good to see you again. It's been a while. Yes, a while. A while. 6,000 years. More like 2 months. Oh, I thought I had hibernated longer. You hibernated at this time of year? It was the Bloom Tide Festival. Happens near my swamp every year during the dreaming moon. Druids and bards jump together in the search of the moon pools for 2 whole weeks. They dance, they laugh, they scatter pretty little flowers everywhere. They hope they can satiate the land, it will lead them to the reflection of the cosmos. You mean the set of mythical lakes that said to reflect all the 7 moons at once? Yes, ever since the Twilight Chasm portal opened up with them, mere 30 years ago, travelers have become increasingly obsessed with bathing in their beauty. Such festivities sound exciting. No! They are loud with their songs, and they're arguing about getting lost in this maze of the marshes. And they walk around with torches of burning ember, and they swing too close to my precious vines. Why would you bring fire into a swamp? It is rude. Exactly! You know, I tried to join them one time. Their dainty flowers intrigued me, and I snuck up to them dressed in my prettiest poison ivy adorned with thorns of the undying tree. Oh my god, her eyes red. And you know what they did? What? Whoa! They chased me away with their fiery brooms, chanting, "Demon be gone!" from the top of their lungs. Aww. So now I hibernate every dream moon, that way I don't have to listen to their jolly tunes. Maybe you should chase him. Maybe you should give him another chance. If you're strong, you can't be respectful about it. They can celebrate somewhere, but they travel away to celebrate there. I don't want to crush their joy like fickle bones. They crush your joy first. They should learn that there are consequences for their action. I guess I'm very good at making people leave. I'll just haunt them a little bit, maybe teach them something. Manners? Empathy. I think you should stick with scaring them. But right now, I'm awake and thirsty. Do you have that swamp water on the menu today? I'm all out, sorry. Too bad. Something else then. Do you still have those drinks that make you as sturdy as tree bark in case the torches come near me again? In fact, I still do. Give me one moment. I like her design. She's kind of freaky, but cool. Alright, so we need your defending. Frosted Lagoon it is. So cute. Okay. Alright, here we are. The good tree bark for you. Oh, it's so cute. A little face. Oh, delicious. I feel like I could devour any torch now. Thank you, Innkeeper. What woke you from your slumber anyway? The night sky fell in my dirt hut. It burned my favorite weeping willows to bits. I am replanting it as many small sniffling willows. They are feasting upon the ashes of the stars that tried to extinguish them. It's a powerful nutrient. Sounds tasty. After the trees and winds and pillbugs calmed down, I had planned to go back to sleep. All that calamity made me awfully tired. But when I tried to sleep, all I could focus on was this feeling spreading on in my chest. Heartburn? Loneliness. I thought I should get out there and advertise my new spa. because only crickets were visiting and they aren't very good at marketing. You know, maybe if people visit me instead of me visiting them, they won't chase me off. So I went to where I knew people could use my services, the werewolf camp in the Ashen Grove. I didn't want to intrude on their personal space, of course. So I just hung coupons on a piece of thin red string on the nearby canopies, together with some of my jolly little bells so that the wind would announce their presence. Like little spells that draw you toward the nearest mud mask. I hope they'll visit me sometime. I didn't know you opened a spa. It's new. I wanted to share my flowers in mud and pools with everybody, so we could all look beautiful together. That sounds wonderful, Baya. I agree. Can I leave some of my coupons here? Of course. Thank you. Please send them out to all your customers. I would happily share this fantastic offer with them. Aw, little smiley face. You should come here more often and hand them out yourself. But there's no one else here. Except the jackdaw. Do you want a little coupon, little creature? I would leave one in your nest. No one's here because it's almost closing time, but yeah. You guys will come earlier during the day or earlier in the evening or during the events. But there will be people here. Yes. I believe that's the point. Too scary. I should go now. Don't forget to hand out my coupons. I do. Up closing time. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba. Ba. Alright. Well, since it's the next day, I'm going to end my stream here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm good. Time zones out, and I will be playing Bioshock tomorrow at the same time, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. See you next time. Ooh.